Hi guys, it's Aaliyah here. If you want to see how I got this look, then keep on watching. Hello, this is Aaliyah. This is my first video, so it might be a little rough. I've had so many people tell me to start doing YouTube, like, because of my talent. I am super shy. This is why I'm starting now. So, let's get started in the video. I have just washed my face and I haven't put my moisturizer on because I wanted to show you guys what I use. I use the St. Ives Renewing Moisturizer right here. I put a really good moisturizer on because, like, I always mattify my face, like, especially when I'm going to work. Like, I'm going to work after this, so that's why it's gonna be really matte. Whenever I'm working on, it gets so hot in there, so I try to make sure it's as matte as possible. I'm not sucking all the moisturizer out of my face, but just as matte as I can get. And once that's on there, I go in with my Hangover Too Faced primer, and I don't use a lot because I already have moisturizer on my face, but this prepares me for other makeup that I'm about to put on. And I also go in with my Smashbox primer water. I almost forgot what it was called. So while it's drying, I know some people are probably going to be like shook whenever I say this, but I always do my eyebrows first because I don't know, I've always done that. It's just something I've always done. Different makeup tutorials, and they're just like, I don't see how people do that. Honestly, it's not that hard. Just remember where your eyebrows are. And I always try to keep my shape precisely my brow pencil. If you guys was wondering, I mean, it's a makeup tutorial, so of course you're wondering. But I don't go in with the precisely brow pencil. I go in with a dip brow for my to fill in my eyebrows, because I kind of like a darker type eyebrow, especially whenever my hair is dark, because, you know, I always switch it up. This brush doesn't really have a number on it. It's just a Juicy Couture angled brush. So going with that, and I always start at the back of my eyebrow because you don't ever want to get block brows. Block brows are very scary. And I lightly go in and just fill it in. And going back to my precisely my brow pencil, just go in and brush the eyebrow, make it look as natural as possible. Go in and fill in any gaps, because we do not like gappy brows over here. Oh, I also want to apologize for the video quality if it's not good. I don't have a camera, I'm using my phone, so just gonna go ahead and fill in. I'm gonna do the exact same thing on the other brow. Then I go in to carve out my eyebrows. So I go in with my Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Tan Sand. Just dab a little bit on my hand. I use a flat brush. It's a Morphe brush. It came with the I Slay collection, so it doesn't have a number. So and I just go in and I clean up my eyebrows. And sometimes, not all the time, I'm just gonna do it for this video. Whenever you're carving out the upper part of your eyebrow, never come up here and start. Always start back here, because that's the art of the eyebrow. Right here is the arch. You want to make sure your eyebrows look really natural. And I've actually been thinking about doing a YouTube video for about 3 years, actually. 3 years. I am super nervous I'm a very private person, so I get really nervous whenever the camera is on me, and I lose my words, and that's why I keep pausing, because I'm like, okay, what am I gonna say next? Okay, now that the eyebrows are all done and my face is all ready for foundation, today I am using my Born This Way by Too Faced, and I just put 2 pumps. Do not forget the eyes. When you're putting your foundation on, do not forget the eyes, especially if you're not gonna wear eyeshadow on your eyes, because you don't want to walk around here looking like a raccoon and your foundation's all around your eyes but it's not on your eyes. And if your foundation is not matching, you can definitely tell, trust me. Okay, now we got all the foundation on. I am going to go in with my Tarte Shape Tape once again and put it right here. Again, I apologize for the lighting. I do not have the equipment to have really good lighting because sister's on a budget. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and set this concealer with my mattifying loose powder. It's called Stay Matte. I'm just gonna dab a little bit in the lid. And put that right there. Okay. So, with my nose contour, I don't use the Shape Tape for like my T-zone area, because my T-zone area is the oiliest, like the most oil. I was about to say oilist. I don't know what oilist is, but it's where I get the most oily, right here in my T-zone. And I just dab just a little bit on my chin, and I go back in with my beauty blender. Alright, and one thing I don't like to do with my loose powder is just brush it off. I actually kind of like melt it into my skin, because well, I brush it off and then I melt it into my skin, all the excess, because we're not trying to get flashback if somebody just decides to, you know, randomly take a picture of you with flash. Don't want to be looking like a ghost. So I dust that off. One thing about this powder is I can really feel it whenever it's like time to take it off, because so for contouring, I don't use liquid just because of my oily skin. After a while it gets really ugly and I don't like how it looks afterwards. So I go in with a powder, and I use True Complexion Contour Palette, and I got this from Target, I think. I go in with my brush and I just really contour my cheeks and snatch those chubby cheeks in. Ooh, I like that. Okay, and then I go in with the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Bronze It in the shade 3, and I go in with that around my forehead and try to like bring some life back to my face, because I'm looking a little. Next, I'm gonna go in and do my eyeshadow, because all of my face is back to how I want it. And I am doing a full cut crease today with mostly the Dare to Create 39A palette. I just got this palette a few weeks ago and I haven't really been able to play in it because I try to keep my makeup very, very neutral. And I want to get into these blues and reds, but we're just going to save that for another time. This full cut crease is going to be like a neutral but dramatic. I'm going to go in with, that was my Tarte Shape Tape. Just a little bit, because you already have some from before. And we're going to go back with this flat brush from Morphe from the Isley collection. I'm just going to put that on there, but I'm going to spread it out with the Urban Decay F112, and the brush is called the Finger. And I don't like touching makeup with my fingers, at least applying it with my fingers. So this brush is perfect. Alright, now that we got a contour up there, we're going to go in with the base. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go in with the base. And we're just going to put this all on the lid. This is, it says a contouring brush, but I also use it as an eyeshadow brush because it's so small and compact. And you can definitely use one of these brushes for like your nose contour. I contour my nose last. So whenever I put my eyeshadow on and then put my nose contour on, it really like brings like the whole like. Okay. Next we're gonna go in with the Morphe brush M433, and we're gonna go in with. I'm not even showing y'all the eyeshadows that I'm using for the Dare to Create palette. Okay, for my base, I just used the shadow called Base. Yeah, no, Bear. Oops, sorry. And the next one I'm gonna go into is this one right here, and I'm just gonna kind of build that crease up. Eyeshadow is like my favorite part of doing makeup because I can be so creative and so like open to what I'm gonna do. I'm not afraid of any color. I mainly love neutrals, but whenever I have like a really nice top on, best believe I'm trying to match my eyeshadow with that top. And that's funny because it actually reminds me of how I actually got started in makeup. The way I got started in makeup is whenever I was a little youngin', like real young, my mom would always come home with like Avon magazines, and I would be looking, I'm just like, oh, these are pretty colors. At the time I did not know what that was. Like I was just like, I just saw these circles of different colors. I'm like, these are really pretty colors, mommy. And one day she asked me like, which one do I want? And I didn't know what she was asking. I didn't even know what she was gonna do. But I picked out like this really pretty pink. Like it was like not bright pink, but like a powder pink. And I said, I want this for mama. And so a couple of weeks later, she gives it to me as a gift. And I'm just like, what is this? And it was just like a tube of lipstick, and not lipstick but lip gloss because I was too young to be wearing lipstick. And the next color I'm going into is this one, and that one is called Mask, and the other one is called Cut Crease. Sorry. And she was like, remember the color that you picked out? I said yes. She was like, that's what that was. It's lip gloss. And that was my introduction to makeup. And after a couple of years went by, I started getting older. I was in middle school, and my mom, she was never the type to like start you off really young with makeup. And I would ask her like, Mom, can I wear this? Can I wear that? And she told me I was always too young. And then one day I was just like, look, I'm not gonna keep waiting. I went in her bathroom when she wasn't home, and I went and grabbed her eyeliner and her mascara. That sounds so gross right about now, but at the time I was desperate, and I didn't know about like all the bacteria that could have been in. Not saying that my mom was dirty, but all the bacteria that could have been in that mascara tube. And then one day I had came home from school, and usually by the time she comes home from work, I would already have the makeup off, like done. But I did not know that she was off that day, and when I came in, she was sitting on the couch watching TV, and I was like, "Hey mom," like sweating bullets, because my mom did not allow me to wear makeup at first. And I'm sitting here like, okay, I'm gonna get in trouble, a lot of trouble. And I'm like, I hope she does not notice. And at least at first, I felt like she didn't notice. And I was sitting there talking to her, and she was just like, "Lee, what's wrong with your eyes?" And I'm just like, "Huh? What do you mean?" And she was like, "Either you're getting sick or you have makeup on." I'm like, "I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have any makeup on. You don't allow me to do makeup." Like, I'm just like trying to get her to like move on. Like, you don't allow me to wear makeup. Move on, please. And the next shade I am going into is gonna be this darker shade, but I'm gonna go in really, really lightly because I don't want it to be too strong. Just to build up that boom, cut crease. But she was like, and I know you're not sick because you're a healthy child, so you're wearing makeup. I was like, "Yes, mom, I'm wearing makeup." She was like, "Why'd you lie to me?" I was like, "Because you don't let me wear makeup." She was like, "Well, it looks really good, and you can wear it." But like after her letting me wear it, she was like, "Yeah, you can wear it, but you can't wear it both at one time." I was like, "That sucks." But it was always, if I wanted to wear mascara, I couldn't wear eyeliner. If I wanted to wear eyeliner, I couldn't wear mascara. And then I started messing around in the eyeshadow. And the eyeshadow and the eyeliner, she let me wear it together because, I mean, that's what really like made the eye look pop. But she never let me wear the mascara with it. I always had to wear mascara by itself. And then after I turned 13, 14, she kind of let me do my own thing. And I'm telling you, like, I had eyeshadows from, like, if it didn't match my shirt, I was not wearing the shirt. If I didn't have the eyeshadow of that color of that shirt, I was not gonna wear that shirt. I was like always matching my eyeshadow. Okay, now we got the crease. I'm saying running my mouth. I'm gonna go back in with that flat brush that I carded my eyebrows with. And I'm going to, I gotta make my own crease because my eyes are so big that my crease will be so big, and I'm just like, no, we're not gonna do that. That's not gonna happen. Not today. So I go in and I draw a line right here, and I see if that's where I want to start, and I look, and yeah, that's where I want to start. I am not gonna open up this eye right about now. I'm gonna go back in with a base so it does not crease when I open up my eye to do the other eye, because my eyes is so big that it will crease in a heartbeat. And I'm just going back in with Bear. This paper is all over the place. Okay, now my eye's watering. Oh, one thing that I always like to do when I'm doing my makeup is I always keep a wet wipe. I'm not gonna show this one because this one's actually really dirty by now, but I always keep a wet wipe right beside me. And I got these from TJ Maxx, and they're called Homegrown Fresh Pick. I like these because they smell so good. And I have another one down below. And that's crease is done. I am going to go in and do my other crease really, really fast. Well, as fast as I can. we're gonna go in with a shade from the Jaclyn Hill palette. Of course, I have that palette. I watch her videos all the time, and I'm gonna probably mix these two right here and go in. But with these, I am going to mist these just a little bit and go in. Oh yes. Boom. Now that we're pretty much done with eyeshadow, I am gonna put my brushes where they're supposed to be first of all. And I'm gonna go in with some glitter to really like carve out that crease. I got this from a beauty store, and it's called Bling, and it's called liquid eyeliner, and it's silver. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and contour my nose because the eyeshadow's there already. So we're gonna go in and just nose brushes. Like whenever I do my nose, I use just like a Morphe blending brush. I mean, I'm gonna go in and just blend that out. There we go. Okay, let's throw some eyeliner on because I'm looking like a drag queen right about now. And, you know, they are very beautiful. I am not trying to be one right now. So I go in with the Elfie Jet Black eyeliner because I can only go with like my tips. They have to be flexible like this for that really like snatched wing. Like you gotta make sure you're about to cut somebody with that wing. Boom. And I go in and do the same thing. With me, I'm a little weird because I don't use the same eyeliner all the way across. I know that sounds so weird and like different because you see most makeup tutorials, they go all the way across with the same eyeliner. I cannot do that. It's just always been me. I just cannot do that. And then to finish off my wing and finish off my eyeliner, of course, I'm going to go in with the Fenty Beauty, because I'm black. For under the eye, I'm going to put my eyeshadow on first. I'm going to go back with the same exact colors that I did for my crease. And I'm going to use a very small bumper brush, smudge brush by e.l.f. And I'm going to go in with the same exact colors. And then we're going to go in with some eyeliner just to give it that very like dark, like that really cat eye look. And there we go. So for my eyelashes, I'm gonna go in with my eyelash curler. I'm going ever so slightly and curl these babies up. I'm gonna go in for mascara. I'm gonna go in with Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. And Boom. There we go. There goes the mascara. And for lashes, we're gonna go in with it's Cosmetics London Elure. I don't know how to pronounce that, but they're from Walmart. I ran across these a couple of weeks ago because I was looking for just some regular eyelashes, not from Ulta. But I didn't really want to go Ulta, even though Ulta's like down the street from my house. I didn't feel like going to Ulta. So I grabbed these from Walmart and I've been buying them ever since. They are very good quality. I was actually shooketh whenever I opened these up and felt the quality and put them on my eyes. They just made my eyeshadow just pop. Like, pop. Some people can put their eyelashes on with their fingers. I don't like applying anything with my fingers. Anything. Not that I'm bougie. I just have long nails and I will poke myself. Okay? I have long nails and I am not trying to lose an eye today, okay? And I'm gonna go in with my Duo adhesive. And it's brush on. It's just like a regular white eyelash adhesive. I'm looking to do like a think about doing how I'm gonna do my intros. Like my nickname was Ladybug whenever I was smaller, and I'm thinking about like being like, hi ladybugs. I don't really know. I need y'all's help on that for whoever's watching. Or what's up lady gang? I don't really know. I don't know how I'm gonna work with that. While that is dry, I'm gonna go ahead and do my highlight. And we all know Rihanna has the best highlight in the game. I am going in with Hustler Baby with my fan brush. And I am going to just lightly, oh OMG, this lighting is still terrible. Can you see? I'm just gonna lightly do that right there. Put some on the brush. And I'm going with my Max Fit Plus. And I'm gonna, because we never put dry highlight on, never. And we're gonna, I always bring my highlight right up here to give me that full scope, like pow, pow. I'm gonna do the exact same thing on the other cheek. I always do the cheek that's closest to the light because my light is over here, so I can see what it's gonna look like before I put it on this side. So for my nose, I go in with concealer, and it's angled like this, and I go back in with Hustle Baby. And we're gonna go and put our eyelashes on. This is one of like a lot of people that know me, is a popular question. How do I put my eyelashes on? I start from the middle with my eyelash, and I go to the middle of my eyelid. I close my lid, and then I take the outside and I flare it out, and then I take the inside and I bring it in to really bring out that cat eye look. I've always been very much so a fan of the cat eye look ever since I was a little girl, because I've always had big eyes, big very round eyes, which I am not ashamed. I actually love my eyes. I feel like my eyes are my like best feature. I go in and I just make sure everything's secure, because I've walked out of the house many times with half an eyelash glued on. And there goes one lash. And again, while it's drying, because I have, my patience is like this short, very this short, and I cannot sit there and wait for it to, like, I cannot, will not, won't do it. I'm just gonna go in with a clean brush and just kind of melt all of my like bronzer and highlight and all of that together. and make it like very, you know what, I almost forgot one thing. I usually don't always highlight your upper lip, always, especially if you have like a cupid's bow. Oh my gosh, so I usually, when I go to work, I don't put lipstick on, because just after you've been talking all day and talking to people, getting orders, and by the end of the day it looks disgusting. So I just go in with a lip gloss. My favorite at the moment is the Minty Shine by Victoria's Secret, and put that on, and then again, middle of the eyelash, middle of your eye. With eyelashes, you should always start in the middle, because if you start on the side, you're just gonna be dragging the eyelash all over your eye for no reason. Make the middle like your base point. Okay guys, this is the finishing look. My hair is still kind of damp, so it's not gonna do like I need it to, but this overall, this is the finishing makeup look. I hope you guys enjoy it.